better reason now for why cigars are awesome for us is now we have 2 brands of cigars.
Which
2.
they're here.
Hello.
New cigars are in. They're called the Diligent. ASMR. Ready?
Here. Oh.
Oh, come on now. Bing.
Damn, son, where'd you find this? Damn. Damn.
You like diligence or blueprints? And I go, I smoke a diligent in the morning and a blueprint in the evening. Don't go to a therapist. Deal with your problems by smoking a cigar. Be a man. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Burn Down Podcast. My name is Justin, aka the Dapper Cigar. This gentleman on the other side, through the computer, other side of the microphone, Eric, aka Brother Cigar.
What's good?
In this episode, we're going to talk about why cigars are so freaking good.
Why cigars are awesome.
Why
I
they're
love this
awesome.
topic. You know, this topic never gets old, and it always brings up another reason why they're so awesome. And I forgot. Oh, you know what? I was YouTubing cigars, trying to get some inspiration, and I saw Michael Knowles. He's like a political commentator, I guess. He had a video on. He's a big cigar guy, but he has a title, "Why Cigars Are Awesome." And I'm like, you know what? We haven't done that in a while. So let's talk about why cigars are awesome.
It's always a great topic, and I find that every time we talk about it, there's always a new thing that pops in, right? Because we have a lot of the same reasons, but as we extrapolate on the topic a little bit more, we always find a little something extra. Or we take one of the reasons and we expand it a little bit more.
A little something.
So it's good. Before we get into that, we have 2 things. One, if you're new to this channel, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified if you're watching on YouTube every single time we drop a new episode. If you're listening, whether it's Spotify, Apple, iHeartRadio, Google, Amazon, I don't know if any of those still work, but we're on all of them. If you're listening on any of those platforms, give us a rating, the highest rating you can. Leave us a comment. Follow, subscribe, whatever the button is. And check out the website. Okay? We got all of our merch is up there. We got the stogies are up there. We got memberships.
We got it all.
We do events. We do golf outings. We do corporate events. We do custom labeling.
We do weddings.
We do shit. We do this, okay? We do this.
We don't do this. My wife's best friend, who was just over here just before we started this, she came from Brooklyn to come see the baby, but she's getting married, and she's like, I saw you posted that video of you have cigars at your wedding. She goes, I don't want you to work there, but can you like set something up?
It's not work.
Like, yeah. Well,
it's not work. We like it.
Yeah.
I did one. Friends of ours had their wedding, was a little while ago. We were invited to the wedding, and he had asked, hey, Justin, can we get 2 boxes of your cigars and a little signage for the wedding? And I told you about it. So I'm like, yeah, sure, no problem. So they paid for it. I set it up. I gave them a nice little sign that said like Cigar Bar. I think their last name was like the Doyles. I'm like the Doyles Cigar Bar or something like that. And then during cocktail hour, I'm like not in the wedding, but I'm invited to the wedding. But during the cocktail hour, I found myself like, I was kind of working the booth because everybody just wants cigars. I'm like, oh, here, let me give you a cigar. So I'm working the booth, but kind of like hanging out and smoking and work. But he goes, dude, you don't have to work the booth. I said, dude, this is my babies, man. I want to do this. This is fun for me.
Sounds like a reason why cigars are awesome. Just sounds like one reason.
That's
another even better reason now for why cigars are awesome for us is now we have 2 brands of cigars.
Which leads me to my next point. Don't smoke crack. No. So, which leads me to my next point. They're here.
Hello.
The Dutchman's treasure.
I wish I was in person, but we can't hold it in much longer.
So we talked about this on the last episode. The new cigars are in. They're called the Diligent. Okay, it's the same size as the Blueprint. Here is the Blueprint, which I'll be smoking today because I want to take some pictures and videos of this bad boy.
Shh. Just want to take some pictures.
Just relax. Just want to take some photos. Wouldn't it sound so much better if he said photos instead of pictures because of the accent?
Yeah.
He's like,
it would have been.
I just want to take some pictures.
It would have sounded even more creepier
if he said photos.
Yeah. Shh. Just want to take some photos.
Because of the accent. Because isn't he from it's kind of like a Canadian accent? Isn't he Minnesota?
Yeah, Minnesota. So it's close to Canada.
So he's like, relax. Just want to take some photos. It would have sounded so creepy. Anyway, so we got the diligence, and I'm going to unbox this for you guys right here, right now.
Damn.
Tonight. Today.
This right virtual podcast stuff is going to be coming to an end because I can't be missing this in-person stuff anymore.
So this might be a little ASMR. Ready?
Yeah. Oh. Can't really hear it.
You can't hear it because I'm doing it through the microphone. You hear me through the computer.
Oh. Damn, it's so nice.
It's so, dude. Okay, so here's the box. Okay.
My question to you now is, which do you think is a better looking design? The Diligent?
Oh, I don't know, man. The red with the Connecticut is kind of fire.
The contrast is nice.
I need to.
The contrast.
I don't know how I'm gonna open this here.
And
oh, hold on.
Did I pick the red? Did I pick the color red?
No, I mean it's your favorite color, but we both picked. We went
because I think I don't know if it was because of my favorite color or if we said, oh, the red would look sick against the light.
I think we said red would look. Yeah, I think we were like red would look sick, and you're like, say less. My favorite color is red.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right, so I'm trying to open this here.
As you open up, I want to give a quick shout out to a couple new BDP cigar partners, Blueprint and Diligent cigar partners. 2 new shops. One which is in Ohio, which is the Tip Top Smoke Emporium. So shout out to Tip Top Smoke Emporium. And also in Michigan, La Casa Plymouth. Thank you guys for being some partners of the BDP Cigars and the Burn Down Podcast. I actually have a friend in Detroit, and I messaged him, and I said, hey, are you far from Plymouth? And he goes, it's like 40 minutes from me. I said, hey, well, they got blueprints now. He goes, I'm going to be there. I'm driving the 40 minutes to go out there and get it. So look out for my boy Tyler, Plymouth, La Casa Plymouth Cigar Lounge.
I've actually been to the Ann Arbor, La Casa Ann Arbor.
Oh, yeah?
When I used to go to Michigan a lot. I went to the Ann Arbor one. And then when La Casa came up, I'm like, oh, La Casa. I went back in my picture. I'm like, yeah, I was at the Ann Arbor one.
Yeah. Nice.
So anyway, I'm going to light this up really quick because
I'm so jealous.
Dude,
so
your boy needs a fucking
my newborn will be a month already in 2 days, and I haven't had a cigar in over a month. I think the last time I smoked a cigar had to be probably when we interviewed Rob, the life coach.
Bro, I miss you, dude. I miss your musk. You got to get over here, man. We got to do something. You got to get out for like a couple
I think
hours,
after the first month, we'll be good to clear. She gets, she's a little more accustomed to life. My wife was just a little bit worried about the smoke, and I was like, I'll do every measure. I'll put a hamper in my car. I'll take a shower at Justin's. I'll do everything. I'll do everything. So when I come back, my hands don't smell. My breath doesn't stink. I'll do every measure possible. She's all right. Just another week or so. I just want to, just get the baby. I'm like, all right.
I get the first, coming from 2 cigar smokers, we're going to be like, it's fine. Yeah. It's fine. But to play, shoes on the other foot. I get it. 1 month. Cool.
You gotta respect it,
Okay, you gotta respect the battles. Pick and choose your battles, my friend.
Amen, brother. Amen.
All right, so got the cigar. Got cheers. Okay, this is Angel's Envy. Love it.
I got I'm drinking some water out of the big old burn down Yeti.
What a loser.
What a loser.
It was harsh. I was like right in the hold back. Bam. What a loser.
No, I just took it on the chin. It didn't even faze me. It didn't even faze me.
So we got the Diligence, okay? We talked about this last episode. I want to open this, unbox it for you guys, and then we're going to start talking about why cigars are good. But this kind of is why cigars are good because it's just, for us, why cigars are so good, it's our passion, it's our baby. When we put our blood, sweat, and tears into a project, and then it comes to fruition, it's a beautiful thing, and we love to share that passion with the world and with you guys. So just like we did with the Blueprint, and you guys love it so much that we're constantly selling out of blueprints and having to order more, we're excited to bring the Diligent to you guys. And it's finally here. It's available at flyingcigars.com. By the time this comes out, it better be. And same size. I think it's the same price. It's just red label, mild. So let's open it for you guys. So here is the box. Okay. Nice and red. Eric will see it.
The fact that we have two different cigar lines is so awesome.
Fucking awesome. We got to start on the third one now. If this one came out, we got to start on the third one. Start sampling.
I love it.
So blueprint, it's the same thing like the blueprint, right? We just got a letter D, and the sides are the same thing. It just says the Diligent Burn On Podcast 5x54. So here it is. Ready? And bing.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Whoops. Hold on. Let me take this. Let me put this down so I can actually.
That deserves another one. Open it up. Ready?
Ready? Oh, come on now. Bing.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Ready?
Damn,
son.
Damn, where'd you find this?
So Diligent on the inside with the red. Hopefully it's in focus. I tried to focus onto the microphone. And box of 20, 5x54. So let's take one out for you guys. Okay. And I'll just put this down on the table.
This is why cigars are awesome.
And the Diligent. So I'm not going to, I have it locked for the focus. So if I put it up to the camera, you're not going to see it. We'll send pictures and we'll put it up on the screen. But there it is. The Diligent. So I'm just going to leave this box right here on the table.
Crazy.
For everybody to see.
Crazy, bro.
Hopefully it's like that. There we go. And yeah. Fucking love it, dude. The Diligent. It's like it's there. It's right there. There it is. Hanging out.
Yeah, bro. All right.
What are you doing?
12 minutes.
Me?
We're 12.
Hanging around.
Oh, what's that? That's what is his name? Beetlejuice?
Yeah.
What's his name?
What are you doing? Me? Just hanging around.
Nothing. Just hanging around.
Hanging around. All right. So, why are cigars so good? Why are they awesome?
Why are cigars awesome?
Well, let's. I'm gonna say the first ones.
So rattle off. Rattle off.
Just did it the other day during my gender reveal. Celebratory occasions. Celebration, baby. Cigars are great for celebration.
I agree. Celebratory reasons. New kid, college graduation, turning a milestone in your age, a promotion. Any reason to celebrate is always better with a cigar. Always. And especially with people who love cigars.
I was smoking a Diligent during that gender reveal. I was drinking Angel's Envy, smoking a Diligent. And I, honey, can you hold my glass? Put my, just like I was on a golf course, put my cigar down.
Sick.
Fucking nutted that drive. Nutted.
I wouldn't use nutted it. It's a plausible term. But yeah, you nutted it. So.
It's fun. I say you hit it on the screws. And it's funny because unless you know about golf.
Yeah.
You're like, what do you mean hit it on the screws? But a golf club, the old school golf clubs, like the face of a driver has no screws on it. It's like, what the fuck? But the old school drivers, like way, way, way back in the day,
the wooden
had
ones.
Screws in the front to hold the face in. So when you hit it on the screws, that's the best spot. And it's funny because my driver is like not my best club. So I was like, just please make contact. Just make contact with it. Fucking crushed it.
Another reason why I think, speaking of golf, and golf is a way of doing this too, but cigars are a great stress reliever. Like I always like to say, you can pay $100 to go to a therapist and talk about your problems, or you can spend $20 on a cigar and indulge in yourself and just decompress and relax.
Do you ever see that guy? You ever see that guy that talks about like be a man, right?
Yeah.
You see that guy? I feel like we could do one that says, don't go to a therapist. Deal with your problems by smoking a cigar. Be a man.
Be a man. Yeah, definitely.
Smoke a cigar. Be a man. But no, you're right. Stress reliever. Just like, and go hand in hand. Golf and cigars are a great combination. And golf and stress relief, great combination. Golf, stress relief, cigars, golf, stress relief, cigar.
I think if I can remember the number,
there.
I remember reading an article once and it was like, approximately like around the world, about 5 million people die from stress-related deaths.
I think stress is the number one cause.
Probably. Of death?
Well, I mean, what I mean by that is because they they say, obviously, like, I don't know if stress can actually cause you to die. I mean, it probably can, but stress causes things that cause you to, cause death.
It starts starts picking off things in your brain or your body that starts
like a heart attack is a stress on your heart, and stress can cause you to have a heart attack, and a heart attack can cause you to die.
Yeah.
So it's
cigars de-stress, just anybody gets calm. It's relaxation, and the natural nicotine does have a lot of positive effects to your mental being, to your mental health, and just your overall health. We should do another episode about that whole article. I think it was by El Septimo.
Well, they lower your blood pressure.
Mm-hmm.
They increase your testosterone for a little bit. It's not like, okay, if you smoke cigar, you're going to be, your testosterone level is going to go through the roof. Like you just shot yourself in the ass with tea. No, but it increases your testosterone levels for a little bit, decreases your blood pressure,
enhances your cognitive functions, makes you concentrate a lot better.
It does. It helps with your focus, with brain fog. Helps with brain fog.
Yeah. Cognitive functions, kid.
So all of these things help with clarity of thoughts, focus, memory, cognitive, all the cognitive functions. Because I always feel it, personal experience, I feel more productive and focused if I'm sitting down with a cigar as opposed to just sitting down without one. Mm-hmm. Now, not saying that you can't be focused when you don't have a cigar, but I always feel like having the cigar in here, like if I'm in a cigar lounge and I got my computer and I'm trying to do some work and I have a cigar and I feel like I can be a little bit more. And even when I'm having meetings, if I'm having virtual meetings or if I'm having if I'm on a conference call, I feel like having a cigar, I speak a little bit clearer, a little more articulate. I'm a little bit more like relaxed and kind of go with the flow than being tensed up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Now, I don't know. It's like such a decompressor. It's like you're letting air out of the tire. It's like, you're like, man, this feels.
What do I always say? You turn cloudy thoughts into clouds of smoke, man.
Oh, facts.
I say it all the time.
Right? No, it definitely helps with the mental state. So many crazy things going on in the world. Mental health is most important, and cigars can definitely help improve and maintain a good, positive mental health. It's and people will hear that and be like, "That's such bullshit. That's such this." But until you actually smoke a cigar and enjoy the cigar, you'll never experience it. You'll never know.
I've turned a lot of my friends onto cigars. Now, there's like a group of friends. We always hang out, and we were doing pool nights in my backyard, and we'd go to different things. And I was always the cigar guy, right? I'd bring my cigars, like, hey, I'm going to smoke a cigar. I'm going to smoke a cigar. And not many of them smoked, right? Not many of them smoked. One guy would smoke cigars with me. He was a cigar smoker. So when we met, we started smoking cigars. And every time I would ask some of the other guys, hey, you guys want a cigar? Because you're the cigar guy. So you have your case and you have a bunch of stogies in there. Mm. And they would always ask, or I would always ask him, hey, do you want to have a cigar? You want a cigar? You want a cigar? You want a cigar? And a lot of them, no, I don't really smoke. I'm like, all right, well, listen, it's there if you want one. Then and it was no pressure. I'm like, listen, you don't have to. I'm just asking because I'm going to smoke one. So, like, if I'm going to have a drink, the common courtesy would be, like, hey, would you like a drink?
Yeah.
I'm going to have a cigar. Hey, you want a cigar? And then one of our buddies was like, yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to try one. I was like, all right, well, have you ever smoked cigars before? He's like, no, I don't really. Maybe like once or twice. I was like, all right, well, I'll give you a mild one, right? So I gave him a mild one, and then I taught him about it and stuff. And I said, don't inhale, right? So then he's like, wow, I kind of enjoy this. So the next time I had a cigar, I'm like, hey, you want a cigar? He's like, yeah, I'll have one too. And then like next thing you know, he's got a fucking humidor and he's buying cigars and he's smoking. Like every time we're together, we're smoking stogies. Then I had another guy, another one was like, hey, he kind of came in. Next thing you know, now I got the whole freaking crew. We're all the dudes. We're all smoking stogies.
Well, it brings me to another point why cigars are awesome. Speaking of getting people involved with cigars, And we say it all the time, but my story is cigars bring people together. And a story I have with that is I brought my buddy Kevin once to a cigar lounge. And he smokes cigars every once in a while. He would smoke, but he's never actually been in a cigar lounge. So I was like, hey, come with me. So we go to a cigar lounge and we smoke our first cigar. And I said, listen, we're probably going to be hanging out, probably meet a couple of different cool people. Just watch, just let it happen. So the first cigar, we sat down in the lounge, a couple of guys. No one ended up talking. Just me and him had a whole cigar and just had our own conversation. And then I was like, yo, you up for another cigar? He's like, yeah, let's fucking smoke another cigar. I was like, all right, sick. So we smoked another cigar. And then like these group of guys, like 3 or 4 different guys come in and they sit across from us. And I was like, Kev, we'll be talking to these guys because they were younger guys like us. And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, yeah, you'll see. There'll be something we'll find some commonality on. And they were trying to like smoke a cigar with like the little matches, and I noticed they couldn't get it lit. So I was like, boys, you want like a torch? And they're like, yeah, that'd be awesome. So right off the bat, and then we start bullshitting. We start bullshitting, talking. We talk to them to the whole time, and they follow each other on Instagram. One's actually became a Suffolk County cop, and he buys the blueprints, and I still talk to him on Instagram today. But
that's how it happens, man.
All from over a cigar.
That's how it brings people together, man. And it's funny, those guys that they turned on to cigars, both of them have humidors, smoke. They send me pictures all the time where they have blueprints. Of like they come home, they go, Justin, do you like to smoke by yourself? I said, yeah, sometimes after work, whatever, I'll go out back and I'll light up a stogie with a glass of bourbon and I'll just hang out by myself, listen to music.
Yeah.
They go, really? I said, yeah. He goes, I'm going to try that. So I get pictures now. They send to me. They go, dude, I had a fucking rough one at work. I needed this. And he's just sitting in his backyard. I said, told you, man. I told you. Now all of them, they love it. They go, just now, I understand. I understand now. I'm like,
it's really a thing where you have to do it and enjoy it to really get the concept of it. Because people will smoke cigars and they'll smoke cigars just to smoke them. But like, you have to really conceptualize and understand why you're smoking that cigar, the purpose of smoking that cigar, and not just doing it just to do it. When you're in the thick of it and you're just trying to relax, be one with your thoughts, or just be around others and celebrate, it's pure bliss, man.
Dude,
it really
and it's like you just opened a portal. It's
right.
like it's like you lifted the blindfolds off their eyes and they're like, whoa. It's the land of make-believe. And my buddy Brian, he just got a house up in Ossining, New York, up by
so I just flooded
up by Sing Sing in the fucking prison. And I gave him a blueprint, right? Because a diligent, because he came to the gender reveal and he smoked it with diligent. He goes, man, he goes, listen, I like the blueprint. He goes, but the diligent is bang. And he goes, this is more my style. And I think,
go ahead.
I was like, dude, here, take another one. Or he asked, can I get another one? I said, yeah, take another one. So he grabbed one and he just sent me a picture. This was the other day, like before it.
Oh yeah. He sent it both of us.
He sent the picture in. He's just like, dude, this is fucking
stacking dimes.
Awesome. And he's just chilling.
Like this big.
Got a little fire pit going. And he's not a huge cigar smoker, but he goes, dude, the Diligent is more my style. And I said, this is why we came out with the Diligent, because there's two different flavor profiles.
I think the Diligent might be more popular than the Blueprint over time.
Dude, I think so, man.
Because a lot of people aren't heavy cigar smokers. They're more occasional cigar smokers, and they tend to go towards the more milder stuff.
Dude, I just can't. We got fucking. They're both ours.
I actually haven't seen them put next to each other. That's pretty wild.
They're both ours, dude. This is sick.
It's so crazy, bro. It's so crazy.
You know what's cool too is like the Blueprint. It says, when it's established 2021 when it first came out, and now the Diligent has established 2024. And then when the next one comes out, I mean, at this rate, depending on how things go, the next one could come out in 2025. I mean, it's that exponential curve, right? Like you get the first one out, and then you get the second one, then you get the third one, then it's like, next thing you know, man, it could be 2026. We can have 3 different cigars with 3 different sizes each.
Sky's the limit.
So we got fucking 9 cigars taking up the entire shelf in humidors. People loving it.
That's what we want, baby.
That's what we want, man. Well, we talked about it. We talked about going up a size, down a size, right? Going from a 5x54 to a 6x60, and then a 5x54 to a 4x48, and having, yeah, that's what you do. Anyway, love it, dude. I'm looking at it and I go, this is like, it clicks. You're just like, yeah, that's the second one right there.
That's why cigars are awesome, man.
I think a lot of people are going to love it because when we sampled this to a lot of people, they said, listen, Justin, the blueprint's good, but I'm more of a mild guy. And they're like, I think the diligence more for me. I was like, absolutely, man. This is why we came out with it. And a lot of people are loving it. A lot of people loving it.
It's like I said, I think a lot more people tend towards the mild, more Connecticut side. I certainly did as a younger, newer cigar smoker, and then I progressively, developed my palate. But I always went towards the Connecticut's first because I knew, they were more mild. I can smoke them. I can smoke a lot more of those. It's not as heavy. And
somebody asked too, what's your favorite? They go, you like diligence or blueprints? And I go, I smoke a diligent in the morning and a blueprint in the evening.
Yeah.
That's what I'll do.
It's like my kids. I don't got no favorites.
Yeah.
Wink, wink.
Well, you only have one. Come on.
Well, that's what I'm talking about. Like other people who have multiple kids, they say, "Oh, I don't have any favorites."
Oh, what's that? What scene is that? It's a movie where the guy goes, he's like on the phone with somebody, and he's like, somebody asks him a question. He's like, what kind of question is that? You can't ask me that. It's like asking me which one of my kids is my favorite. And then he goes, which one of my kids is my favorite? My daughter. I'll call you later.
I don't know that one.
I gotta remember. What I know that the actor. I can see his face, but I can't. You can't ask me that. It's like ask which one of my kids is my favorite. Which one of my kids is my favorite? It's my daughter. I'll call you later.
That's hilarious.
Anyway, all right. So what other reasons why cigar? We got celebratory reasons, bringing people together, camaraderie. We got spreading your passion with the world.
Talking about the that
mental healthness.
That El Septimo article, I pulled it up again. Another reason why cigars are great. Helps with Parkinson's disease. Do you remember that? Remember we talked about that?
I do remember that.
It says, let's see here. A study following 30,000 male doctors for 5 years showed similar results between smoking tobacco and PD. The results made it conclusive that smokers had a lower risk of PD, which is
Parkinson's disease.
Oh,
PD.
Duh. That's what happens when you don't smoke enough cigars in over a month.
Your cognitive function. It's falling off. Couple IQ points going down.
The results made it conclusive that smokers had a lower risk of Parkinson's disease contrary to non-smokers. The study showed that smokers had a baseline of 30% lower risk of PD. The study continued to update the research and determined that continuing smokers had a 40% chance 40% lower risk of PD. So basically, you smoke cigars, you have a lower chance of Parkinson's disease.
It's. I think there's a lot of. I think the positives outweigh the negatives because I don't know of many negatives. I don't think of any. Okay, I do know a negative. But it's the same negative of coffee, and it's the same negative of wine. Same negative as sugar. Stains your teeth.
Yeah.
That could be a negative. But as long as you brush your teeth, as long as you floss, and if you want to get teeth whitening, you'll be fine.
I mean, premium cigars contain essentially one ingredient, all natural tobacco, too, if you count the vegetable glue.
Right.
That's the only reason why.
But you don't because you don't smoke that. It's the same thing with like coffee. Coffee is just water and coffee beans. And that's got a lot of actually has a lot of health benefits as well. Caffeine is a health benefit. Coffee is I think it's a natural vascular dilator, I think.
I was going to say natural diuretic.
That is too. And I think wine is just grapes. And I think wine has its benefits too with antioxidants and lowering your blood pressure and but all three of those, you drink a lot of them, they stain your teeth. Yeah. But that's not really. And
there's even a lot of vegetables that include like nicotine.
But you know what, too?
Like
Staining
tomatoes.
your teeth. Yeah. Oh, vegetables?
Tomatoes, eggplants, what else? Green peppers, potatoes. I think even tea. Some tea has a natural nicotine. So,
but what I was going to say is with the staining your teeth, I don't even think that's negative because having yellow teeth doesn't. The sugar might, because the sugar can give you cavities, can rot your teeth, and that can have your teeth fall out. You can have like gingivitis, and you can get gum disease and things like that. But just having, like, if you drink a lot of coffee and it stains your teeth yellow, I don't think that's a health risk, because having yellow teeth is not a health risk.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
It's not like yellow teeth is going to cause you to get heart disease. It's not.
No, that's more of a aesthetic negative.
It's an aesthetic negative.
Yeah, you like that? You like that word?
So anyway, okay, what else do we got? What time are we at?
We're about 30 minutes in.
All right, do you want to call this one?
Yeah, let's call it 5:08. We're at 5:08 right now. 5:08 p.m. You know, you got some dinner reservations. I got to take the baby for a stroll in the next hour or so. So let's call it a day. I think we rattled off a lot of great reasons why cigars are awesome today. All
right, to summarize, we got number one was sharing our passion with you guys. This is a passion of ours. We love to share the blood, sweat, and tears that we put into these. We love to share it with you guys, and hope that you guys enjoy it. Camaraderie, sharing with others, bringing people together.
Yes, sir.
Mental health, okay? Physical health, reducing blood pressure, protects against Parkinson's disease, increased cognitive function. Okay, a lot of that. I think even stress relief. I think even natural nicotine or natural tobacco is an anti-inflammatory too, if I remember. Yeah, well, I think it. Yeah, because it's. I mean, if it increases your blood flow, then it helps to reduce inflammation.
This is true.
And what was the last one that we just talked about?
It's one ingredient. And then what else did we say?
We had one more. Sharing our passion. Brings people together. Oh, celebration.
Oh, yeah. I thought you said that one already.
So that's it. Bringing people together, sharing our passion, celebration, mental health, physical health, stress relief. Bing, bang, boom.
Boom, bada bing. How you doing? Have a nice day. Tell your mother hi.
So if you like this episode, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the bell to be notified every time we drop a new video. It's every single Friday. We have new episodes. Check out the website. Become a member. Check out our stogies. We got the Blueprint. We got the Diligent. They're out now. They're available. Go get some. And if you're listening, whatever platform you're on, give us the highest rating. Give us a comment. Follow. Share it with a friend. You know the drill. That's going to do it for us. I'm Justin, a.k.a. Dapper Cigar. That's Eric, Brother Cigar. We're the Burn Down Podcast. Eric, send it.
We love you guys. Thank you for watching and listening, guys and gals. With that being said, cheers, chin chin, and salute. We'll see you on the next one.